Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Behind me is the brand new Suzuki eVitara, full electric Vitara. For the first time an electric car made by Suzuki in collaboration of course with Toyota. But in this video we will talk about the lights, interior lights, exterior lights, everything about the lights. I will have separate videos where I go in all the detail, the collaboration between Toyota and Suzuki. This is basically on the same platform as Urban Cruiser, Toyota Urban Cruiser. A great, very interesting electric car. It has his own space and place, and it's filling some gaps when it comes to all-wheel drive in this segment, in this, let's say, compact SUV class. And it's really interesting because it comes with this all-grip E system, all-wheel drive system, which it's also able to somehow individual wheel in order to not let it spin, you know, in certain light off-road conditions. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that, but definitely on the channel I have a few videos where you can see the full review, where I explain you everything, the test drive in the daytime, we talk about everything, consumption and so on. In this video it's all about lights. I will show you the exterior lights, interior lights, so in the end of this video you will know what to expect from the lights. Anyway, I have top of the range version with me here in terms of powertrain, because I have the bigger battery and all-wheel drive system, but I don't have top of the range version when it comes to the trim levels, and I have the middle range version. That means it's something that's missing from the lights, and that is the fog lamp, which should be down here. And also the fog lamps are LEDs, and you can see right now, because we have the middle range version, we don't have that fog lamps that's missing from down there, so we have only the headlamps, which are full LED, low beam, high beam. Otherwise it's basically the same, so no difference excepting the fog lamps. That's something to keep in mind. When it comes to the rear, it's basically the same. I'll show you in a second. It looks the same as on the top of the range version when it comes to the lights. So yeah, no big changes here, it's just the fog lamp. So that's something that's missing from here, but keep in mind the car have also a fog lamp. Now I want to go inside and turn on the system. Here is the start system button, and this is how it looks when you turn it on. This is the high beam and the low beam. Look at this, low and high beam. It's quite light on this street, that's why I will make a separate video test drive in the nighttime where I explain you everything, and we go on some dark streets and I will show you there exactly everything. Now from down here you can basically adjust the headlamps manually, the position of them, down or up, all the way up. I'm not sure if you can see it right now on the video, but I will try to show you also in the test drive. So right now it goes all the way down close to you, and then you can extend them. It goes all the way higher, much more higher, so you can see the road ahead. And now this is the high beam, and this is how it looks. It's full LED, both of them, they have the same temperature of color, which is very good. So yeah, from this point of view I like it. I will also turn on the hazard light and also the fog lamp, which you can turn it on from here, and the high beam. So I will leave it like that because I want to show you how it looks, and then I will show you also the brake lights and the reverse lights. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the exterior headlamps. Here you have no matrix or something like that, but you have full LED, low beam, high beam. They are both integrated here in this bulb of light. Here you have the daytime running light in this Y design, which is quite nice. It looks quite interesting. And then on the other side, you can see that the daytime running light, it's replaced by the turning indicator, also kind of in a crystal design, really nice. And then you have the headlamps. So this is how it looks, pretty visible from every angle, very big, the turning indicator, so you can see them also from the side. The headlamps, you can also see them from this angle from the side. Then you have right here the turning indicator on the mirror cap, full LED as well. And then on the rear, here you have full LED, split in three, the tail lights, which are cool, kind of a three-dimensional design inside there. And then you have the turning indicator inside. And this is how it looks from the distance. And down there, it's the fog lamp. So the good part is that the car doesn't have any halogen light. Everything is LED. Down here, you have the fog lamp. Here you have LED lights on the number plate. And then here in this area, you have the tail lights. Again, without the turning indicator. And this is how it looks. This is the exterior. You already saw the high beam and the low beam, but I will still show you in the test drive video. You can see right now, this is the high beam and the low beam. It's quite strong. Anyway, let me stop this. I wanna let you down, not let you down in that way, let you down in this way, in a physical way. So I wanna show you the brake light, and I wanna show you also the reverse lights. So stay here. Let me go inside, and I'll stop also the fog lamp because it's really annoying with the camera. It's super strong and you can see it so well. Okay, so this is the brake light and this is the reverse light. So now you can see them. Let me take out the handbrake. This is how it looks. And if I leave, this is how it looks when I leave and brake. And this is how it looks when I come back. Cool, full LED, very visible, very nice, pretty good. Anyway, now I want to show you the lights inside the trunk, and then we will go inside the car so you can see a little bit inside as well. So let me zoom in the camera out for a while, just like that, and let's go in the trunk. Here you open the trunk, and this is the light inside the trunk. It's a super powerful LED light which illuminate the trunk in a very, very nice way. So you have more than enough light in the trunk here. Now, going forward here in the back, now you don't have any ambient light or something like that on the doors, but at least the good part is that the button is illuminated. So you can see what you are doing here, and also you have plenty of light inside. Because it's not the top of the range version, you're not going to receive a panoramic glass roof, but you receive those LEDs that hitting the interior in a very strong way. So you can see very well the seats, you can see very well what's going on inside here. So I would say on both sides, here and here as well. So you have more than enough light. And down here you have some USBs, but they are not illuminated. Anyway, now in the front you have plenty of light, plus you have the light on the doors, some ambient light on the doors. You can change the colors, I will show you in a second. And every single button is illuminated, plus you have the screens, very well placed. You can also dim down the screen brightness, and yeah, it's quite simple. And ambient, it's relatively nice for the night drive, but we will talk about that also in the test drive video, and I will show you how it looks. So check out the test drive video in the nighttime. Here on the doors, you have some ambient light behind this area here. It's hitting very beautiful, the light behind there. It looks good in the nighttime. And it's not too much, it's just a little bit of ambient light, but it's quite pleasant. And then you have light on the pedals, which is great. And you have light down here under the center console, which is great. Where is the storage space? This is how it looks inside. Also in the front, you have plenty of light that's hitting on those seats, and also in the back. One more time, you can see and make an idea. If I go inside, you will see that every single button is illuminated, even here on the door. So you can see every single button on the door, every function, you can see it. Even on the steering wheel, you have illumination here and here, so you see what you are touching. And the screen, you can also dim it down. It's on dark all the time anyway, so yeah, but you can also dim it down if you want to. Here in the center console, by the way, here you don't have light, but here you have every single button again illuminated. And also here I can also stop this light so you can see a little bit better. So every single button is illuminated. Even this here have a light, which is quite nice. And then in the front here you have the phone place. A little bit higher you have also illumination on those physical buttons around here, so you know what you're touching. And even the hazard light button is illuminated, and even the glove box, it has a LED light, no halogen light. Cool stuff. Now if you want to change the ambient light from the doors and down here, you have to go into the vehicle. Start raining outside. You have to go to EV, and then no, you have to go to vehicle. I forget where it is. I think it's in the settings, and then you go to vehicle, and then you go to lights here. And here on the lights you have the exterior lights, lane change, high beam assist. By the way, it comes also with high beam assist, so it can switch between high beam and low beam automatically. Living lights, where is it, man? Interior here. Look, you go to vehicle, you go to interior, And here is the ambient light. You see that? Down here. And not only the ambient light, you have also the foot light. And I will show you in a second. And here you can turn it on and off. So you can put it like that or like that. And then from here you can change the colors. It doesn't have a huge amount of colors, but it has more than enough to have a nice different ambient. So you can see right now I switch it to red. So you have red down here and also red around here. And also you can switch it to green. So because the car is green, you can switch it to green and it looks cool. Down here as well, quite nice. And then we can switch it to, I don't know, yellow, whatever color you want. But I think the blue look the best. I know, blue in the nighttime, it looks quite nice, quite pleasant. And then if you go back, you can go to footwell lights. So you can also choose, yeah, to turn it off, to link to the door or link to the lights on off. So that's cool. So you can see down there, I have plenty of lights on my shoes. Good. And that's it regarding the lights. I guess those are, yeah, those are all. And of course you have that high beam, low beam, but you can find it, if I remember well, also here. And if you go, where are the safety features? ADAS here. If you go to ADAS and you go all the way down, you have the high beam assist, which show you how it works. So high beam, low beam, you can also activate and deactivate it from here, very simple. So that's cool. And I have the middle range version, so that's quite nice. Anyway, the wipers, by the way, work also quite nice, quite smooth. Yeah, they are quite fine. And again, high beam, low beam. And yeah, up here you have a mirror, but you don't have an LED light. The LED lights come from here, from above here, which are very powerful. So anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate. Thank you very much for all the support. Also, if you want to see it on the road right now, I will do the test drive in the nighttime on some dark streets, also on the highway. If you want to see how they perform the headlamps, definitely check out that video. Plus, I will have a full review and the test drive in the daytime with more information. So anyway, thank you for watching, stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.